Hey y'all, it's Natalie and I am playing along with Acrylic Stash Bust today. This is a series I do with my friends Nicole, Jennifer, and Jessica. And I'm using this awesome, beautiful day acrylic. It's from Color Cast, but it came out of my Christmas advent that Nicole put together, which it's a very Nicole layout, this whole thing. So I took all of the advent items that I opened and I created this kit with them. And so all of these things were curated by Nicole, so you'll see a lot of her style going on in here. So I'm looking through the 12 by 12 papers. These are the Little Things Big Days, or I think, collection, but I end up using this 6x8 paper pad of my story, also from Simple Stories. I'm going to use my new blanket stitch oval dies from Pink Fresh Studio, and I'm going to cut out a few different patterns from the 6x8 paper pad and put them along the top and the bottom of this white cardstock, and then kind of overlap that acrylic piece onto the photos. These are back. We're working with my travel Alaska photos. So these are my two boys with their grandparents that went on the trip with us. And so this is a really pretty day that we walked around in downtown Ketchikan in Alaska, and we stopped for a photo op. So I'm going to use mostly blues and greens, excuse me, and then that floral there that you see, and then I'm going to cut out a 3x4 card and use one of those as one of the shapes, and it also has florals on it. So I'm just going to arrange them. I did a few. Oh, I did throw in a pink with the cameras, so we're going to repeat the camera element a few times on the page as well. And you saw the black and white paper from the beginning that was 12 by 12, and I thought about putting it kind of in the middle there, but I ended up doing some mixed media. Just arranging those first. Before I commit to sticking them down, I'm going to do my mixed media. So this was a stencil that was in the advent, and I'm just using the Dusty Rose, but I do have a little bit of pink still on my blending brush, so you're going to get a couple of different tones of pink, but I'm okay with it because there's a few different tones in the papers that I have chosen. So I'm just kind of sporadically putting this just in the middle of the paper where the photo is going to sit. Now I'm going to rough up the edges of all of these oval die cut pieces, and I'm going to use my tiny attacher, and then I'm going to slice them down to fit across the top. You see that I'm wearing like a really bulky fleece, and it is January and it has been very cold and our heat went out, so we were without heat for a couple of days, but we finally got that settled today and I'm so happy about it. But that is why I am bundled here. I think I'm even wearing a hat, and we had to be on a Teams call the other day at work and be on video, and they were like, are you okay? Do you have the window open? I'm like, it's cold in my house, I'm not okay. So I'm so glad we were able to get that done because it's gonna be chilly here this weekend. I think on like Monday, maybe on the holiday, it's gonna be like 12 degrees or something insane. So I get all the top ones stuck down and I put the photo back just to make sure I'm looking at everything the way I want it. And so I do want to put that 3x4 card that I cut down in that area, so I'm not, confusing the eye with looking in too many places to read, because the beautiful day is going to be over there on the left of the photo. So I placed this thing that you have to read down to the bottom right of the photo. So I'm going to stick down all of those other bits that go across the bottom. And then I'm kind of auditioning like layering bits to go behind the photo and everything. But I don't stick anything down because I do want to do a little bit more of mixed media. So I also use the, what's the name of that collection? There are ephemera bits, and those did not come from my advent calendar. I'll think about it and I'll get back to you. If I don't, I'll put it down below. It's like an American Crafts collection, a travel collection. So this is new Distress Spritz Spray, and say that 5 times fast. This is the Salvage Patina, which is like a blue-green color, so it matches nicely with that blue-green color that I have going on, and it has a really nice shimmer to it, and so it's very loose. You can see it gave me some really interesting drops. Just be careful, make sure you don't want to like get it anywhere you don't want to have it. I'm also adding splatter of the Dusty Rose, or Tattered Rose, and I'll go back in with my white Distress Linen Spray. Again, that's not from the advent calendar, but it definitely Nicole inspired. She told me about that stuff. It doesn't soak into your paper, it sits nice on top and gives you that really lovely white splatter. So I wanted to put that all over the patterned papers that I have on the page. So that is what you see me doing there. And what's next? I'm loving it. Everything's kind of dried up, and I think we're ready to start sticking everything down. Okay, so I'm going to go with that doily there. It matches lovely to that turquoise oval. And I'm just going to use that to kind of anchor the acrylic piece. And then I pulled another acrylic piece from the advent calendar, that white heart, and put it in the empty space of the photo as well. Oh, these are fun. These came from, I don't know, a cherry box from a long time ago, and they are 49 Market Florals, and I just pulled out a really small one, and I'm sticking it there, and then I'm going to use the cute little die cut that I pulled out of that travel pack, and it's flowers in a hiking boot. And so I'm going to pop it up on some foam tape so that you can't see that 3D floral underneath it, and then lay it on top of that floral like it has additional flowers coming out of it. So, you know, we have this floral element that is repeated multiple times. The hot air balloon from that ephemera kit also had flowers on it, so I had an empty space at the top of the photo and decided to add it up there. I'm just using my Nuvo Deluxe adhesive to stick down the acrylic pieces. It works really nicely. And then I put in the cutouts as well. Make sure, before I forget, I'll say all my friends' links are down below, so make sure to go check out their videos and see how they use their acrylic pieces today. I'll also put affiliate links down below if you would like to go shopping for any of the supplies that are still in the A Cherry on Top store, because I have a lot of fun things on here. There's so many fun pieces. I'm gonna mimic or reuse the tiny attacher here, and that's a really great way to put those vellum pieces down, because sometimes the glue or this tape will show through them. And so since I already used tiny attacher on the die cut pieces, it's just another way to you know, bring cohesion to the page by using the same element multiple times, and you don't see any stickers or anything underneath the vellum. There you see that. Again, the cameras being mimicked. I'll end the page with sticking another sticker down that is a camera as well. I just put their names on the photo, and I'm going to finish it up with the Round Trip sticker book by Maggie Holmes. Be Valiant. I'm not sure. One of those girls. And you can see it right there on my left hand. And I'm just going to stick them down. And those are also vellum and see-through. So I decided that one needed to nestle a little bit more. But we're going to call it a layout. We got a lot going on now. Started pretty simple, but you know me, I can't be pretty simple usually. So thank you guys for watching. I'd love it if you'd like and subscribe, and let me know if you have any questions down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Bye, y'all.